Now, it's no secret that Kobe Bryant was one of the best players in his league, in his time, when he was playing NBA and everything. And the one thing that really, separated him from all the other players was his routine. He had a very good routine intact, a very good routine that he did every single day, and that this differentiated him. This made a gap, as you can, he mentioned also in the video that we just watched. This really differentiated him from other players. His routine was very disciplined and very focused and everything like that. And this is what the I'm not good at this YouTube shit, no. Fuck, I'm so ass, bro. Yeah, too much cock going on in my life, bro. I'm repeating shit. My ball is falling. Ali. Anyway, can we continue now? Okay, so boom. Kobe Bryant was he was cool. He was a cool dude, He had a routine. He was very routine based and he was disciplined. I still remember the days when I was struggling with basic self-improvement. When I just started out with self-improvement, I had a certain series of particular habits that I wanted to participate in daily, like meditation, reading books, jogging, exercise, and stretching, and all of that. But something happens, like I didn't do it. Like I didn't do them consistently, and I don't. And I gonna lie to you, dog. I know exactly why. But at the time, I had this mindset. It's like if you don't do these things every day, you're just not disciplined enough. You just don't want the success. You just don't want the, you just not, you weak. You don't want the grind. And everything like that. And it's not true. It's just it was unclear. Like I didn't know. My brain didn't know what to do. I was telling myself that I was gonna do all of this instead of writing it down some way and making it trying to make it a routine, trying to make it a part of my life. These good habits. You understand? And all in all, I just lack clarity of what I wanted to do. I was just saying to my brain, "Hey, I want to do this every day," and your brain. Let's be honest here. Our brains can't be trusted. Have you ever told yourself you're gonna do something every day, but then all of a sudden you don't do it every day? It's because you giving your brain that trust. You giving your brain. You just telling yourself that you giving your brain the habit, and hopefully your brain is gonna be disciplined enough to follow through on that. But no, you must not trust your brain. Your brain's a bitch. Your brain's a pussy. And you can't trust it. So please write it down some way and make it a part of your life. And that's how routine is formed. Okay. So what the hell is routine actually? Because we're gonna be talking about a whole lot of routine now. What exactly is the word routine? Now, routine is let me just look at them. Routine is a set of habits you repeat daily, even when you're demotivated. Yes. Yeah, a routine is a set of habits you repeat daily, even when you are demotivated, even when you don't feel like doing the cock, even when you, I don't know, I don't know, bruh. It's like even when you don't feel like it, bruh. Yeah, shit. I'm so horrible at this. Whoo! Let's start over, man. Please, I wasn't. So what is routine actually? What the hell is the word? Like, what does it actually mean? So routine is just a set of habits you do daily, even when you don't feel like it. So that means a series of habits that you do daily, even when you don't feel like it. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you do this, you do that, you wada masala. That's routine. And as an athlete, you need routine if you want to really be disciplined and really be consistent. Like it's non-negotiable. You need to do the same stuff every day. And let me just tell you something, bro. Doing the same shit every day, it's fucking boring, my nigga. Like me, I do the same shit every day. Wake up, meditate, go to the gym at the same time, and it's boring. And you might think, oh, doesn't that take away some of the zest in life, some of the happiness in life, doing the same shit every day at the same time? And honestly, I can see where you're coming from. I can see where you're coming from, but really, it's not like that at all, bruh. Because when you don't do the same shit every day, you don't get really anything done. You understand? You don't really get anything that you really want done because you're so free. You're so out there. your brain has the free will, the free choice to do whatever it wants. And when you let your brain do whatever it wants, it never does the right thing. I'm just gonna, it's just right there, bro. I won't lie to you, bro. It never does the right thing when you trust your brain to do the right things. And a routine really stops your brain and really like filters your brain into doing the right things, okay? And doing things that, and doing something every day, the same hour, the same time, just, it just does this thing where you don't have this mental bandwidth of thinking what you're gonna do next, or what you have to do at this time, or what you're not gonna do at this time. I don't know. It's just like, I don't like to think, you know. It's like I just want to look at my phone. Okay, see what I'm gonna have to do today. See what I have to do in the gym today. Stretch how I do every day. You know, it's like I don't want to be thinking about this and that and what am I. I just want to do the shit. You know, I don't want to do the shit. And yeah, I also want to tell you something. I was reading a book called Atomic Habits by, you know, James Clear, and he talked about a particular topic. He said something about automaticity, and that doing something every day at the same time creates automaticity. Automat automaticity automaticity, right? Automaticity, yes. Now, automaticity is basically a production, right? A result of you doing something every day. Now, for example, if you kick a ball, if you're a soccer player and you kick a ball every day, you're gonna get better. But like, what if you this is the first time kicking a ball into a goal, you know? There's gonna be a lot of wasted movements, you know. You're not gonna know where to stand. You're not gonna even, you know, you're not gonna, you know, you're supposed to be kicking the ball is easy, but you don't know how your feet's gonna be. You don't even know how to run. You know, you don't know how to stop to kick the ball. You know, when you're a beginner, this is an example. But if you kick the ball 100,000 times, now you build automaticity throughout the fucking years. Now you have way less movements, you know. You know where to stand, you know where to look, you know everything. You even know where to position your feet when you kick the ball, nigga. Folk, that's automaticity. And this is what routine will teach you as an athlete. This is so fucking valuable to set yourself up to set a routine for yourself, you know. And the results for automaticity is like you overthink less, you're more confident in what you're gonna do, and like shit, but it's like everything's fucking better, my bro. And you're just gonna be a better performer all in all, and you're gonna know how to perform in high pressure situations with automaticity, with doing the same shit every single day. And this is what a routine can do for you, nigga. So routine separates you. Yeah, yeah. So all in all, so, and remember that a routine separates you. It separates you from the other people who don't have it, that are gonna fail in. It's gonna separate you. And I remember this, like, routine separates you from the other people who don't have it. You're gonna you're gonna leave them in the dust, in the field, in the track, in the arena, when you have a routine, when you do the same shit every day. And I said it once and I'll say it again, routine is boring. You're not gonna wanna follow the same things every day, you know, routine every day. It's gonna be boring, but that's exactly what it's gonna, you know, it's gonna do. Many people think routine like you need to work hard. The work that you're supposed to do is hard. Actually, dog, as an athlete, the real work is boring. I ain't gonna lie. Doing the same shit in the same time every day, it's boring. But this is exactly what defines greatness. Who can like handle the boredom more, you know? And if that's you, then you're gonna leave other people in the dust in the competitions. Okay, you're gonna be an elite athlete in no time if you can handle the boredom. Okay. So yeah. So motivation versus oh my goodness. So motivation versus routine. what is motivation? Motivation is doing the work even when you feel like doing the work when you do feel like it, when you are in the mood to go on that jog today, when you are in the mood to read today, when you like do the right work and everything. So what is motivation? Motivation is when you do feel like doing the work, when you do feel like going on that jog today, when you do feel like eating good today, when you do feel like all of this stuff, And I always keep telling people, like, motivation is fuel. It's fuel. Fuel is good, but it will always run out, no matter what, unless you can get more. Even then, that same fuel will run out. And motivation isn't what you should be relying on as an athlete, although it is good. Imagine you do feel like doing the work, you do feel like going in that job. It's great. But don't rely on motivation the whole time, because otherwise, well, it's not gonna end up well for you, because it's not reliable. You're not gonna be always motivated to do the good shit in life. You're gonna get swayed left and right, your attention, and you need that discipline, which is routine, that will actually like anchor you within your good habits and everything like that. Routine. I always preach it to the main. So routine is your discipline, it's your anchor. The greats like Cheslin Kobe, Sia Golisi, Kobe Bryant, the greats don't wait to be ready. The greats like Cheslin Kobe, do you think Cheslin Kobe wanted to run every day? No, he didn't. Do you think Michael Jordan wanted to shoot the hoop, shoot the ball into the hoop every day? No, he didn't. There were definitely some days where he was like, man, I don't want to do this. Fuck this. But he did it anyway, because he's Michael Jordan and he's good at what he does and he wants to get better at what he does. But cool. Simple routine framework. Show them your routine. Some routine. Now I'm gonna tell you about my routine. Maybe I'm gonna even show it up on screen if I can. If I don't, then the future me is lazy as shit. I have the specific workout routine. Like, I'm a rugby player, if you haven't noticed. And I have a series of things I do in the gym, like strength. Like, one day is strength, and the other one is agility and this, like, and then I also have power sessions and all of that stuff. And I always have a structured. I always have a workout structure. Like, I always stretch before my core workout, like the core main workout. I always stretch, and then after that I do like plyometrics, and then after that I do the actual workout, which is like strength. Maybe another day it's power session, maybe another day maybe it's agility, stuff like that. And that's gonna really, and that I have and then after that main workout, I'm sorry that I'm stuttering. After that main workout, I do, what do I do? I do cool downs. Like, I like cool down my body and everything like that. And this structure is like my routine for my workouts, and this keeps me disciplined. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. And I follow this structure every single fucking day, man. I follow it every day to a T, so that I don't, get so I don't fall off track. I don't fall off track and do some other silly stuff. One thing that you can also do is that at the end of your workout, you can also have a journal. Have a journal out. It's like, okay, how was your workout today? Was it good? Did you do what you wanted to do? Did you finish everything? If not, like, how can you like change it after, like, in future? What can you do to really make it better? You understand? Because the thing is, dog, if you don't have reflection, then you're just gonna repeat the same mistakes every single day. And I also suggest you have a camera, also like a tripod or camera to make sure that you're doing the shit correctly. And I always want you to have a student mindset. How do I get better at this? Is there a way I can do? I can do this the clean and jerk more technically, like more well. Am I making mistakes? You know, and that reflection can really set you apart from other people. So yeah. What common mistakes to avoid carrying pros? Now, one of the main things that you should avoid is copying the routines of professionals. Now, you can copy their routines, but the thing is, these are professional fucking athletes, bruh. They don't know that you're a student in school. If you are copying these athletes, these are athletes that have routines that are based on the sport, that are like that only have the sport, if you know what I mean. Like, these are professionals that are only focusing on sport. They sleep for sport, they eat for sport, which is all what we should be doing. But like, their whole life is kind of like sport. And me and you, we have school, we have other stuff to also care about. So copying other people professionals is routines is kind of unrealistic. But if it works for you, then I can't tell you anything. I can't tell you anything and everything. So, but just know that your routine that you can do consistently is the best one. Make sure it's not complicated though, because that's another one that I want you to. Make sure that it's not complicated though, like your routine and everything, because then that's another problem that we're also looking at. Making your routines too comfortable. Oh, this is a mistake I also made when I was in my early stages of self-improvement. I was I was making my like schedules for myself very like hard. Like, I thought that, okay, wake up, wear your clothes, go on a 5 kilometer jog, before I actually knew how long 5 kilometers was. It's fucking far. There's no way. There was no way I could have done it like that. I tried it. I finished the 5 kilometers and I never did it again. Stupid, I swear. But anyway, yeah. I made my routines too hard, and it was like just too much in it, man. There was like no rest in between, like. So it was a day. I was just, I was like, it was like a routine that I just wanted to work, and that's unrealistic. But you need rest. It's like, okay, wake up, jog, um, clean the house, and then this is like infinite work for myself, and that's not realistic. But it was very hard for me. And it has to be simple. It has to be just, it has to be calm, that routine. It has to be disciplined, but at the same time, it needs to be calm. And it needs to have the work. It needs to have the work put in there. It needs to have the work put in there, okay? If you know what I mean. It like has to have the discipline in there, like your work and the things that you need to do to actually get where you want. If that makes sense. Hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, then I mean, fuck all of you guys, but you honestly, oh, but like the video. Oh, I'm so ass at this talking thing. And another mistake that other people also make is being perfect. They wanna be perfect at this athletic shit. Like, they wanna be perfect in their routines. They wanna wake up. They wanna do wada wada masala. They wanna follow the routines to a T. And then I gotta lie to you, that will never happen. That will never happen, my nigga. Never. There's always gonna be something happening. Either you doing good on your routine, you're meditating, you went on the jog today, you went to the gym, you ate that meal that you were gonna do, you're gonna read now because that's what you said your phone set on the schedule, you want to read, and all of a sudden your mother calls you to go to the mall with her because she wants you to wear some clothes that she's gonna buy you, and you know your whole routine's fucked up. And this is the thing, bro. Life is gonna happen. Life is gonna happen. Maybe you sometimes, you know, you're not gonna be motivated to read, and you're gonna sleep. You're gonna sleep when you're supposed to be reading, when you're supposed to be doing something in your schedule, and life just happens. Don't beat yourself up for it. Even if you don't follow your routine, your schedules 100% of the time, be happy with 80%, because those days are still the days where you actually like did the work. That you actually those days are just better than your most days where you did nothing but scummer on your bed sheets and everything like that, and came on the wall. You know. And yeah. Remember, baby boy, your best routine is the one that you can what out. And remember, baby boy, your best routine is the one that you can follow consistently. But I swear to you, bro. Woo-wee. And I also want you to know that your routine today, the routine that you follow to a T, not to a T, but consistently today, is the athlete you'll build in 5 years. You understand? It's something that you're gonna have to understand through time. Is that like discipline today, the discipline that your day will make. What the hell? It's something that you have to understand, that the discipline today is gonna what? Fuck! It's something that you're gonna understand, that the discipline today is what's gonna make you. What's gonna make. What the hell? Hold on, take that again. It's something you're gonna have to understand. And it's something you're gonna have to understand is that the discipline that you do, what? And this is something that you're gonna have to understand, is that the discipline that you do today is the athlete you're gonna build in 5 years. You know, the discipline that you have today is and it's something you're gonna have to understand, is that the discipline you build today is gonna result into the athlete you'll be in the next 5 years. You understand? So please make sure that you are disciplined, because you don't want to be okay. let me just skip that. And if I taught you anything in this video, bruh, if I gave you any value, even if I made you laugh, please do something for me, bruh. Yo, bruh, I'm struggling with this YouTube shit, bruh. Please show me some support, dog. I won't cap to you. Yo, I'm so ass at this shit. Please give me some motivation to keep going with this YouTube shit, bruh. Please. By liking and subscribing or commenting, you know, preferably subscribing, because I wanna go here. I want 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm broke as shit, but I need that money. Anyway, get the fuck off my video now, bruh. Wait, I shouldn't be rude. Oh, yeah, man. Just please like and subscribe. Oh, okay, I should have done this shit, man.